So I'm going to wet this whole thing, but maybe not the window. Maybe not the bucket. So I'm going to do the back wall so I can control where the water goes, of course, with my brush. Sometimes there's a little residue from the last time I painted in the brush, and it gives a little tone, and that's okay. There's just a hint of gray paint in the brush. I'm sure you can't see it on the camera. So I'm going to wet this up. I'm not too worried about how careful I am. I just want it wet. I can see from the sheen of the water how wet I'm getting, and that's how I can control things. One mistake people make sometimes when they paint watercolor is they get too realistic too soon. They get very tight with the paint and generally don't get the result you want. That's a personal feeling of mine. I like my paintings to be a little bit on the looser side. I don't paint realistically. I kind of joke with people. I already have a camera, so I don't need to make super accurate painting here. Now this is wet, but I don't immediately start painting on it. I let it soak in a little bit. I can control the texture. I have some puddles here. This is a bead of water. So what I do, I take my fingers and I pinch the brush and I pull out any moisture. Now I can use the brush as a mop. Excuse me. So I can pull up any water there, sops it right up, and allows me to control better excuse me, how much water is going down here. So there's a reflection from the lights. I can see the sheen. So I want it to be a certain level of wetness. This is kind of a touchy-feely thing. I don't want it super wet, but I don't want it dry. I want it more than damp.